Hello, everyone, and welcome to Finkus and Farkus's Fun Hour. Uh,
I mean,
with me, I have Fingus and
it's a
Farkus.
little hard to remember. Like a little too much
Hmm.
alliteration.
Yeah,
We'll,
yeah, no.
we'll
Also,
workshop
I
it.
don't know who
Yeah.
Fingus and Farkus are,
Well, I'm
so
Farkas,
Well, I mean,
obviously.
how about you guys introduce yourselves and tell everyone who you're playing?
oh, right.
Here's Fingus.
Yep, it's me, Chris, also known as Fingus, I guess. I'll be playing Moony, the Rock No Monk. Uh, yeah, Fingus.
And I'm
Yeah,
Austin/Farkas, and I will be playing John Bloodstone, who is a rogue.
And not Shrek's son.
yeah. Surprisingly enough,
I
um,
mean, it's still
I
unknown.
am yeah, fair. Uh,
Not confirmed.
Yep. I am CJ or Alpha. I will be the DM. I am playing everyone else, including the lovely allies that have tagged along with our adventurers, Vela and James. They're not exactly friends, but
I thought you
it
were the
happens.
and in Fingus and Farkas.
I mean, I might be.
You're the and.
Or he's the fun
You
hour.
are the ampersand.
Yeah, I am the fun hour. The entirety of the fun hour is I.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But yeah, we left off with the last one. You guys had just got through with fighting a lot of battles,
Yeah.
kind of back to back to back. And you finally got the spirits of the children out of you, Rosevalda and Thornbolt. You were able to get them interred in their proper graves, and you are now free from the effects they had on your soul, both Vela and John had. And we just ended off at the end of a short rest. Austin, was John going to roll another hit die,
No, I'm not.
or were you
I think I was.
continuing
At
forward
least
with
I had said I
what HP
wasn't
you
going
have?
to. I might as well.
Okay.
Probably should, so I don't die. Where are hit dice? It's over here. I remembered. Nope, not. It's this. Nope, it's not. It's this one.
It's one of them.
I think this is. Yeah. Okay.
We'll find him eventually. Don't worry.
Did it do it? I don't know if it did it. It didn't do it. It did not do it.
If you click short rest, you can click roll hit die.
Woo!
There we go.
All right, 6.
I
There
am
you go.
back to
Back
full
up to
health.
full. Cool. So everybody's at full health. You guys aren't
Yay.
exactly at full resources, but you're at full health, and that's what's important.
Yeah.
So, you guys just kind of, you guys weren't really sleeping, but you guys were resting, tending to your wounds. James and Vela were keeping watch. You didn't hear anything from them. They didn't mention anything going on. You guys kind of come out of those rooms, and where are you headed?
I assume we're heading back towards the dungeon.
Yeah. I think we're
Okay.
gonna go to that basement now that we're not having ghosts stopping us.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
All right. Well, we
Well,
laid those
so,
spirits
yeah.
finally.
Go back to our old marching order, which is me first, then Moony, then Vela.
Yeah.
Then
Now that she's
Moony.
not
Moony,
a
then
little
James.
Yeah.
little baby.
Yeah, Vela is definitely happy to not have that flaw anymore.
And John's just like,
and-
I still walk in the front, but I
Yeah,
might
absolutely.
not fall in holes.
Yeah. Speaking of holes, you guys know where the trap is, so you guys are able to avoid it, no problem.
Okay.
And you guys are going to head back, or you guys are going to head down into the next level.
Whee.
Just go ahead and do this.
Gotta leave a spot there. Carefully avoiding everything.
Okay, there we go, and let's fix that because that's not supposed to be like
Do we
that.
not have music?
All
like we
right.
normally do?
No, the music is on.
Oh, I just
Are
can't
you
hear
not hearing it?
it. It might just be me.
Yeah, I hear it.
I might just not have it loud enough for me to hear it. But it's probably being picked up, maybe.
All right, so you guys show up here.
Oh, look at that, now playing. Yeah. Oh.
How
Hopefully
about
you, the audience, hear the music.
We are in
Yeah.
tight
It
spot.
it might just be due to like some sound settings or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are traveling down these stairs right now. John, ahead of you, you see an opening into a large room that appears to have several different like what appear to be almost like portcullis or uh, several like stands almost in these insets back into the wall
Hmm.
that appear to have all sorts of different knickknacks and stuff like that
Oh.
on them.
Well, I'm gonna
Do they have patty wax?
investigate.
That is unconfirmed, but if you want to give me a perception check, I can tell you.
All right. I am perceiving for patty wax.
Absolutely.
Hi-ya!
Okay. You do not see any patty wax.
Darn it.
Unfortunately, not. You know.
Oh, with my
I
investigation
have
of these
to
knickknacks,
tug
do
upon.
I notice anything cool?
Yeah. So, were you looking at any one of them in particular,
I
or
mean,
were
I
you just kind of
guess-
looking?
The one I'm at, because I went a little bit in.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the one that you're right in front of, you see that it is a sort of 8-inch orb.
Ooh.
That seems to be possibly something's eye.
Well, I learned my lesson in touching random orbs last time, so I'm not touching it.
Fair enough. The rest of the party can file in as they so please.
Oh, are these artifacts like all lining the walls?
Yes, yeah, in every single one of these alcoves, you guys do see something in the wall.
I'd like
if you want to
to-
just take a look, you absolutely can. That one that you're right at, Moony, are you looking at the south one or the one to your west?
I think I'm gonna look at the south one first.
Okay. So you find a bat full of bat guano.
Interesting. Truly a
Um,
knickknack. And then I will
absolutely.
immediately disregard that and look at the one to my west.
Yeah, you find a severed finger.
Lots of gross stuff over in this corner, guys. I mean,
Hmm.
there's some really nasty things over in this corner. I'll be honest. Some
Yeah.
bat crap in a bag and a severed finger.
I found an
You see
eyeball over here.
James. You see James right next to you pick up by the hair like a shrunken head,
Oh, good.
and he's like, "Yeah, I don't think any of this stuff's for us."
It
I mean, I do
seems
want
to
to check
be
the other
that-
ones next to me, though, like the ones to my left and right there.
Yeah, absolutely. To your left, you see a cloak that appears to be made from some kind of decaying skin.
Ooh.
Oh, skin cloak.
And off to your right, you go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right. I'm bad at that.
Me too.
But I rolled real well.
So it
Sure did.
appears to
Uh-oh.
be it appears to be a frog lashed to a stick.
Huh.
Fascinating.
There's a stick frog over here.
I think that these might be perhaps for rituals.
Would appear that way. Fascinating.
Well, I guess that's enough looking.
Yeah, I suppose so. Now, what's over here? I see a little hallway.
Yep, you do see a hallway that seems to stretch further down. I will say that you guys, the chanting that you guys were hearing before seems the loudest right now.
Oh, the chanting's back.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
Channing's back. Is it right now, or is it when I walk over here that it's the loudest?
It seems about equal volume.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough.
For our audio listeners, he moved like 10 feet.
He moved 10 feet to a different doorway.
Yeah.
I did indeed.
All right.
A doorway that, from what my dark vision can see, is very intimidating.
Well, do we want to take the coward's way or the brave way?
Well, I'd like to know what's over here first, to be perfectly honest.
All right.
And so, I will carefully step into this little hallway.
Okay. Make me a stealth check, or if you're just being careful, as in looking out for traps, make me a perception check.
And I'll stealth.
Okay.
Oh,
So if is John following suit with the
Yeah.
stealth? Okay. So in that case, I'll go ahead and roll stealth for
Oh,
everybody.
buddy, I'm stealthy.
boy, howdy! He is the
I
knight.
am the wind. I rolled a 26. Chris had rolled a 14.
Yeah, I kind of get low, and I'm, being quiet-ish. And John just disappears.
Yeah, so you guys roll really well.
Oh, no.
You guys feel like you are doing a fantastic job of stealthing. And while you guys are sort of continuing forward, you hear a bit of like a clattering behind you as James just knocks into Vela and just full on knocks her over.
Oh, man.
That was a real
There's just a loud clanging that just spreads across these stone hallways, just echoing forward out.
Good. Great. Moony turns back to them and goes, shh.
Yeah, Vela kind of like pushes him off of her, climbs to her feet.
Poor
So
Vela.
stealth is an option.
Well, I don't know if there's any point in us continuing to be sneaky here, but I guess me and John will try.
I don't know. I'm the wind. They still don't see me somehow.
True.
You two carry on ahead. Suppose we can keep watch.
Through the window. And
So you enter into what appears to be a long hallway
it does appear to be very long away.
with bars on either side, leading into what appear to be cages.
Fascinating.
Well, we found the dungeon.
Guess I'll peek into the cages and see if
Yeah. You
do we
see
see anything?
shackles against the back walls of each of these cells. But there are sort of the bones of people that kind of litter the ground
Fun.
around these shackles, but you don't see any fresh bodies.
or valuables, I'm assuming.
You don't see anything right now. If you want to take a look, you can give me a perception check.
Perceiving.
Oh my!
Woo! I'm perceiving.
Yeah, so you don't quite see anything in the area you're in, but you think you see a more intact skeleton further down the hallway.
And further down the hallway I go.
Yeah, so off to Mooney's right, he does see a skeleton that appears to be much more intact. It appears to be what you guess is a human skeleton in a tattered black robe that is chained in these manacles to your right.
Am I right? Is the door locked?
No, you're able to push it open, no problem.
No.
And I go.
No, sorry, I thought you were going down. I was basing it on the direction your character would have been going. It's here.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, this one here. Sorry.
What?
I was trying to describe it in a way that made more sense for the audio listeners, but it confused you in the process.
It was more one of those stage right, stage left situations.
Yeah, exactly.
I investigate the skeleton.
Yeah, absolutely. You sort of look it over. You're not 100% sure. The black robes kind of seem somewhat generic. You don't see any kind of like pattern or any kind of symbol on them that might indicate like if this was like if it was like a member of an order or anything to identify the person. But you do find a golden ring on one of its fingers.
Well, how do you do? And he tries to slip it on his own tiny little fingers.
Yeah, I mean, it hangs a little loose around your fingers. It's a very nice ring, but
He
you
puts
don't
it on
notice
his
anything strange. Yeah, you're able to do that, no problem.
Yeah, there we go.
Done
ring.
robbing corpses.
Well, it's not doing any good for them.
I mean, still grave robbery. I thought we were a little above that, but to each their own.
Fair enough.
So is is John trying to look for anything as well?
Not
or-
really. No. After that last line, I feel like I'd be a real hypocrite if I started trying to loot the bodies myself.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so are you guys just heading back?
Yeah, I think now that I see it's just a dungeon. Yeah, I'm done.
Wait, is there anything down here? Oh yeah, just dungeon, right?
Yeah, you guys don't see anything that immediately catches your eye there.
All right. Cool. Should have took those black robes. They look kind of nice.
I mean, you could get your whole wardrobe from Graves if you want.
I could, and it'd be an excellent source of recycling, I think.
Oh.
All right. Well, it was just a dungeon over there, y'all. Nothing much of interest. I did find this nifty gold ring, which I definitely didn't take from a dead body.
Sure you didn't.
Well, I suppose they weren't using it.
I like to
should
think
be
that some,
fine.
like, a tiny bit of, like, bone
They
flesh is still on it.
understand.
You could see a piece of the finger hanging off the ring still.
Well, it's just a little bit of dead skin on it,
Yeah.
and he brushes it off. How good as new.
Just a touch. Just brush it off of there. So, John, as you're looking ahead of you, you see a sort of a rusty iron portcullis in front of you. So, like a big iron gate that
Okay.
appears to be blocking off this way.
Fascinating.
I guess I will investigate to see if it's, like, locked or anything.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're able to walk over to it, no problem. And after sort of like a brief test of trying to like lift it up, you can tell that it's not locked. It's just very heavy.
Is that this?
Mm.
Like, over here? Or what? Where?
It's
That's what
this
I thought, but I just wanna
right
make sure.
here,
Okay.
right in front of you. Yeah.
Am I stepping in water, too? Is that what I'm noticing?
Yes, the
Okay.
water is kind of sort of. It's not quite all that deep yet. It's
Yeah.
sort of around your ankles.
There's some water over here, guys. Hopefully you guys can
Fascinating.
swim.
Yes, it
Well,
seems like
first we
the
have to
other
get
room
through
is
the
full.
iron gate.
Well, it wasn't open, I thought you said. I mean, it was
No,
unlocked.
it's unlocked, but it's very heavy.
Ah. So I'm hearing a strength check.
Yep.
Woo!
Good luck with that.
A 9.
You sort of groan and pull, and and it does not budge.
It's a really tough door. So I'm very
Yeah.
strong, so it must be the door.
It
As
looks
you're sort of
very
looking,
large.
you do see that there's some kind of like what appears to be what you would assume is the wheel to open this.
Ah!
But it is just out of reach
Ooh.
on the other side, off to what would be your left right now.
Okay.
Hmm.
I see the opening mechanisms on the other side. So they don't have any like rope or anything?
I might
Does
have
John
some
have rope?
I might. I don't know. I like to think that John asks and then thinks to check for his own rope. Oh yeah, I got 50 feet of rope.
hempen rope.
Yeah, absolutely. So what are you trying to do with it?
I guess I'm trying to like lasso this wheel.
Okay, go ahead and give me a survival check to see how well you tie the knots.
All right, I have a +1 to that.
Nice.
Ooh, and I crit failed.
Yeah, so you sit there with two ends of the rope and you're looking at them and you're like,
How do you tie a knot?
This- it's just an overhand knot, right? Like, and you sort of tie an overhand knot trying to like do it. You kind of throw it out towards the thing and it just completely comes undone.
It just becomes a straight line of rope again.
Yeah, exactly.
That is impressive.
That didn't
Here.
work.
And Mooney pulls out his own line of rope and attempts to tie some knots for him. And it's not much better.
You rolled a 4, guys.
You do a little bit better. You're able to kind of get the overhand knot a bit better, but you kind of like mess it up and you do like the granny knot, which is the opposite one. So it like you think
Also
it'll
comes
hold
undone.
okay, but it might not be fantastic. But you can certainly try to use it.
Also, sorry, audio listeners, for that clap when I saw how bad his roll was. Sorry about that. Sorry for breaking your ears.
And Moony will step up to the plate and also attempt to, do the old City toss.
Yeah, go ahead and give me... Yeah, we'll say give me a dexterity check.
Ah, perfect.
Just raw dexterity or sleight of hand.
Oh, we'll go sleight of hand. Because I don't have an advantage on that.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, you're able to kind of toss it over, and you're able to get it wrapped around one of the pegs.
Moony rolled an 18, audio listeners.
On the sleight of hand? Yeah, I rolled a 4 on survival.
Yeah.
It is barely a knot on there. But I am awesome that rope.
Yeah, you do have a rope that is now wrapped around one of the pegs.
I'm going to tug it towards me.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's not good. Let's go with an athletics, because that's...
Yep, so you start tugging on that, you kind of put your weight against it, and you fall backwards as the knot just comes undone.
Right.
Yeah. Tracks. Well, I don't know if this is gonna work, y'all. I'll be honest.
Anyone else have any ideas? Moony?
Now hear me out. What if this door is somehow connected to these weird little knickknacks? Maybe there's a button hidden underneath one of these, and it'll open the door.
Moony, as you're walking past, you're seeing Vela, sit there kind of trying to tie a knot, and she also is having a lot of trouble with it.
Everyone can't tie knots in our group, and that's awesome.
Oh, James can. He just doesn't care.
She rolled a 7.
Ooh.
So she got a 7. She has a +5.
I know that life with my 1 I rolled.
Nice.
But yeah. Do you ask James to try?
James, you any good at tying knots?
I can give it a shot. He doesn't do much better.
Gosh, dang it.
We are not people.
He got an 8 overall.
Ooh, that's the best.
All right.
He literally got 1 better. He rolled a 5.
Oh, we're all so bad at tying knots.
He's like, yeah, no.
I would like to sit down and try again at tying a knot.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me another survival check.
I will too.
So sit on the floor and really concentrate.
Yep, you just center yourself.
So far, baby.
You sit there. You kind of, you're like practicing it in your head. You're like, the bunny goes under the hill and over around the tree, and you do sort of end up tangling yourself a little bit in the knot, but you manage to get yourself out and kind of tighten it. And you're like, I think this will hold.
And John rolled 4 on his check, and so he still doesn't know what he's doing with his knots.
Yeah,
Ropes
John
are
is
not
still sitting there trying to tie the knot together, and he's like, I know it's like, I know it. It's like this, but I.
John's thinking to himself, he's like, why do I even carry rope? I've never once used this before today.
Welcome to the part of the campaign where we get defeated by rope.
Yeah.
Well, probably because it's not even the actual solution, and we're just like, let's figure out this rope puzzle.
All right. Gonna
go ahead and give me that sleight of hand.
Come on!
You managed to lasso that.
Can I help him do the strength pull?
Yeah, you can absolutely help him do a strength check. Yeah.
Are we doing
pure
strength or athletics?
With advantage.
Is it pure strength or athletics?
Athletics is perfectly fine.
All right.
So I rolled a 15 and a 19 on advantage.
That, both of you guys kind of you don't actually need to roll.
Oh,
He's just rolling at advantage because you're helping him.
Okay, good, because I could have failed.
Yeah. So you guys kind of start pulling on it, and immediately, Moony, you know this knot is coming loose. You yank on it with all of your might, and it swings the portcullis open. And it just goes right up into the air, and it starts to immediately drop back down.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Moony, I guess, dives into
it.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
And runs over to catch the wheel.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and just give me an athletics check for that.
Athletics, alright. And come on. Yeah!
Yeah, you grab it and kind of brace your body against it, and you stop it mid-motion. And it's kind of hanging a little bit lower than your head height, but it is now staying in one place.
Hey, y'all!
Is it low enough that we could sneak in?
Yes, you would just have to kind of crouch underneath because he's a little bit shorter than you.
I crouch.
Also short, so I'm grasping it with both arms.
We're in, you're good.
Yeah, and everyone kind of gets through, and does Moony kind of let go?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he lets go, and you just hear as it slams down behind you, sending ripples out through the water around.
Then awaken the sea beast that will kill us now.
Immediately.
And as you enter this room, the chanting stops.
Oh,
good.
Dang it.
I remember what happened last time this
chanting
stopped.
As you peer into this large stone room, the smooth masonry provides excellent acoustics. Stone pillars support the ceiling high above you. Stairs off to either side seem to lead to dry ledges that are overlooking this center kind of dais or something like that. You might think that it's maybe like where someone would preach from, or you're not sure, but you do see what appears to be an altar atop this dais.
Okay.
Fascinating.
I feel like my first instinct will be to get out of the water, though.
Okay.
And go up the steps. Be out of this water.
I see that also up there.
So are you looking for anything in particular, or are you just trying to go up there to be out of the water?
I mean, I feel like my character now has learned, so I'm being careful as I walk, but I'm not looking for anything specifically.
I'm going to roll perception to see if I notice anything as I approach the altar.
Okay.
No, that's investigation. Perception. Solid 10.
You're looking around. You do notice the sloshing sounds of your own footsteps. You don't hear much, even the very light movements of any of your guys' gear or just you guys moving around in the water seems amplified tenfold in this place.
Huh.
Just the way that the chamber itself, it seems to be perfectly made to echo noise. But you don't see anything that anything that really raises your suspicion or anything like that, or anything that catches you by surprise or anything like that.
Do y'all think I should investigate the altar?
Vela is going to go ahead and cast one of her divine sense.
I appreciate that.
And she kind of pauses for a moment. She's like, I don't... There is certainly a smell of something here, but it's not undeath.
Fascinating. Well, suppose only one way to get to the bottom of things.
As you step up, the chanting rises once again.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
13 dark apparitions appear on the ledges overlooking the room.
Oh, crap.
Each one looks like a black-robed figure holding a torch, but the torch's fire is black and seems to absorb light as opposed to casting. Where you would expect to see a face, there's just a black void.
Really wish I had taken one of those black robes.
One must die. One must die. One must die. They chant again, deafeningly loud in the cave.
Not it.
I I would like to just point out that 3 have already died, and we have put them to rest.
I will also say that I feel like I definitely leave the ledges that they're on. Because that's what you're like, here's where the ledge, right? Or is that?
Yep. Okay. Yeah, they are up on those ledges.
I definitely get back in the water away from them because don't like them.
Huh.
Well. Who wants to die? No, actually, none of us want to die. So, what if we didn't?
All this while, you're still hearing, "One must die! One must die!"
I don't think you guys are listening. I don't like that plan. It's not
Moony goes ahead and investigates the altar while they chant.
Yeah. You see what appears to be a large stone slab, stained red with old blood stains. None of them appear to be fresh, but it does appear that there were probably multiple, at bare minimum, multiple people sacrificed here in the past.
Fun.
Well, it appears as though that if one of us must die, it would be most likely on this here altar, because boy howdy, is there a lot of blood on it. But if I'm being too honest, I'm not really into, human sacrifice.
Yeah, Vela will come up here like, whatever these things are saying, I'm not one for just sacrificing people because things command it.
Agreed.
Well,
what ought do we do then?
Just leave.
I mean, I suppose the only thing we can do is leave.
All right, fine by me.
Okay. And Moony, as you step down from the altar, their chant changes. Lorgoth the Decayer, we awaken thee.
Don't like the sound of that one.
Decayer. And you guys see...
Oh, that's a very large thing.
And I am going to need you guys to roll initiative.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Moony is not about it.
Dang it, I clicked on my person. I rolled a 21. I'm just saying.
Don't know if it'll matter.
That can be repaired.
It's very important. I need to go first to run out the door.
I think you're probably going to go first anyway.
Yeah, I mean, unless one of the other party members rolled really
would have
well.
went before me if we would have stuck with the roll that actually went through.
Yes, Moony.
Okay. So, John, what do? This pile of what appears to be bones and decaying roots begins to move and shambling awake. Little tendrils of vines creeping out, flecks of decaying skin and bones, little bits of leftover detritus and decay from what seems to be many sacrifices over the years.
Yes, detritus.
So what does John do?
I'm trying to see how far is he? I think he might be too far for me to get to without going on the altar, which seems like a bad idea. I don't know. I'm scared of that altar.
He's 35 feet from you.
And I only have 30, so...
I've got enough movement to reach him.
I think I might just get closer to him for next round, maybe? What are the rules on, like, holding an action? How does that work?
You can hold an action, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get closer and then, like, hold a strike on him.
Yeah, if you want to get closer and hold an attack action for when he gets within range of you, you can absolutely do that.
go by. Oh, I think I should be able to go back here actually.
Okay. So you're holding your action.
Yep.
All right. Vela is going to see this thing, and well, she certainly doesn't like how it looks. She is going to go ahead up to here, and she is going to.
Real quick, just for the sake of making this interesting, my character would have been smarter. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash to him. That makes more sense.
Okay.
And I'll only use one attack. That just makes more sense for.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can.
Let's say I did that because it just makes way more sense for my character not to. I'll just wait. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you charge forward. Go ahead and give me the attack.
All right. This is my silvered one.
Mm.
And I crit failed.
Yeah, so you go slicing at it. It kind of catches in some of its form. You're not sure where the decaying begins and its form ends, but your sword gets stuck into that and it's yanked out of your hand.
Fun.
Yeah.
Is it stuck in him or fall to like the ground? Like is it gone?
It is stuck in it.
All right, fun.
You can still see where it is. You just would have to yank it out.
Okay.
And you don't have a bonus action anymore since you used it to dash.
Yep, so I'm done.
That
was my turn.
All right,
so Vela is going to come forward to assist. She is going to go ahead and make an attack with her warhammer. She is going to hit it for 3 bludgeoning damage.
Woo!
Be better. That sounds like a mineral.
It's not a mineral, but it's not great. All right, so James is sort of immediately seeing this. He is going to move himself up onto the high ground, kind of ignoring these chanting people, and he's going to take a shot on this. He should have the range for this. What's Eldritch Blast? Yep, he's good.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
He is going to hit.
Yeah, everyone but
8
John
force
hits.
damage.
4?
8 force damage.
Oh.
All right.
As the mound kind of moves and is finally like up and functional, the chant changes again. The end comes, death be praised.
Don't love that.
And it is going to make an attack on Vela, since Vela was the actual threat.
Yeah, that's fair.
It is going to go ahead and slam down towards Vela. While it actually does that, Vela kind of holds up her shield in the way and kind of presses her body against it, and the impact of that actually dislodges your sword, and it lands on the ground near your feet. It rolled a natural 1.
Got my sword back next turn.
Nice.
It is going to make a second attack against Vela, which that one is going to hit.
But at least
bludgeoning damage.
For how much?
14 bludgeoning damage.
Oh! We really should have just killed one of us.
Bless America.
You know, I had talked about wanting to maybe I want to play a different character if John ever died. You know, I might get that opportunity next week.
It will all depend on your choice.
13 figures lining this. Mooney's gonna rush up onto here. Where are these figures?
They're kind of scattered around. I would say that there's one here.
He's gonna attempt to swing at one of these guys.
Okay, roll to hit.
Alrighty.
Yeah, 24 you absolutely hit.
Right.
It phases right through it, does nothing.
Yeah. Slick. All right. And with that, so I was here. Or no, I was there. 5.
You were right
10,
here, yeah.
15, 20, 25. 30, 35. I guess that is going to be... I don't think I have dash. I'm not a rogue. Darn it. Alright, I guess that's my turn.
Alright.
I gathered intel.
Yeah, valuable knowledge was gained for you.
Your sword is by your feet, so it would be a single object interaction to pick it up.
Alright, well, I'm going to pick it up.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing it at it. And hopefully not crit fail this time.
Okay.
It's not going to hit him, but it didn't crit fail at least.
Nope, it unfortunately is going to miss. It kind of just scrapes off a bit of what appears to be maybe an armored skeleton that was on it.
Yeah, well. Oh, hello, Weeagooby and Sunny. And thank you for the resub, Weeagooby.
Yeah, thanks for dropping in.
Yeah.
Woo!
I'm going to use my other sword.
There's danger happening.
And 16, does that hit?
16 is going to hit.
Woo! And this one is
go ahead and roll your damage.
It's just a flat d6 for this.
Yep.
5. I'll take it.
Okay, yeah. You kind of slash at this thing, kind of pruning a little bit of the top mound of it, but it does not seem particularly perturbed by what's going on.
I mean, that's nothing.
Yep. Vela is going to sort of see this and how hard it hit her, and she's going to look over to John. She's like, I don't think we can take this thing down.
Fair.
And she is going to go ahead and she's going to use her action to disengage, and she's going to come up here, and she's going to sort of shout down to John, I don't think we can take this thing.
You already said that. Run. But all right, yes, I agree.
James is going to go ahead and, while he's sort of like looking at this happening, he is going to go ahead and he's going to use one of his spell slots and his bonus action to cast Hex on the mound. Let's just use that symbol. And so each time he hits it, we'll get a little extra damage. And he's going to go ahead and fire off another blast, which unfortunately is going to miss.
Less woo!
Yeah, less woo indeed.
The mound, now that Vela has moved out, it is going to look towards you, John, and is going to make an attack. Does a 25 hit?
Just by 10.
Okay. It deals 16 damage.
Right.
Oh!
Not ideal.
Yeah, it, yeah. John drops to 1 HP in that hit.
You got anything else, buckaroo?
It does.
I know. Austin knows. And John probably does too, but he's going out guns blazing, apparently.
You will certainly see. The second attack is not going to hit.
I told you couldn't do it, loser.
Oh my god. Terrifying.
Oh, that was so lucky. This thing is a +7 to hit. Moony.
Oh.
Can't hit the ghosts. He knows that now. Can I jump from this platform into the water again?
Yeah, it's like 10 feet up. You're good.
Okay. I'll make an acrobatics check just to make sure.
Yeah, you're able to get down, no problem.
Boop. And he's going to run back up to the altar.
Okay.
And he's going to start swinging at it.
Okay.
He's going to start
ahead and
trying to destroy it with his quarterstaff.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. Yep, so you swing your quarterstaff, you get a really good hidden kind of baseball bat swing, basically, and just... and you clatter off of the stone.
Dang it. I figured maybe it was the source of power. Yeah, I don't know if my quarterstaff's going to be able to destroy this thing, I'll be honest. And so he decides to try to palm strike it.
Why would he do that?
Okay.
With his bonus action.
All right.
I
mean, it's
rock?
stone, you hit it, yeah. Go ahead and...
For 7 bludgeoning damage.
So you... how are you hitting it exactly? Are you, like, punching? Are you open palm striking? What are you doing?
He's gonna, like, open palm strike one of the corners, try to, like, chip a piece off.
Yeah, so you open palm strike one of the corners, and the corner just, like, drives into your palm, and you're like... It's very... like, this has got to be granite or something. This is very strong.
It's a really strong rock, guys. Oh.
It's an altar. Of course.
Yeah, I don't think that we're going to be breaking that before this thing breaks us.
I think I could keep fighting.
Anything else for Moony?
That's gonna be it for Moony, unfortunately.
All right, John.
I used my free action to disengage.
Bonus action.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, bonus action.
Yeah, no worries.
1, 2, 3.
So where are you
4.
headed?
Wait, so I have to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am running away.
That is
tail
fair.
between my legs.
Okay. Anything else?
On my turn, I say we should maybe destroy the relics in the other room.
Well, if we can at least get past.
Maybe there were 13 of them. I don't know.
Okay, so that's everything.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, maybe a couple other, like punch drunk, like, but yeah.
Yeah, Vela is definitely going to be following along. She will go ahead and pull out her heavy crossbow, and she's going to take a shot on this thing while she's kind of covering you guys getting out of there. Which, unfortunately, is going to miss. She kind of, like, turned really quickly mid-run and fired, well, almost blind and didn't hit anything. James is going to go ahead and make another blast on it. Just trying to sort of keep this thing's attention, but he is unfortunately going to miss. And he's just going to come over here, and he's like, all right, this is clearly not working.
Oh, also for audio listeners, I don't know if I said it. When I took that 16 damage, I went down to 1 health, just in case, we missed that. I don't remember if we said it. But yeah, just so you know how
I did mention it,
okay.
But yeah.
I was apparently in too much of shock from being almost
no
dead.
worries. Yeah, no worries. So the mound is going to go ahead and move here, and it is going to make an attack on you, Moony.
No.
I mean, he's gonna try.
No.
What is your AC?
It's 14.
It hits for 15 bludgeoning damage.
I am at 2 health now, audio listeners. Yeah.
Woo!
And we will see
if I live.
The second one is also going to hit.
And I am dead.
You are down, yes. Moony takes 14 bludgeoning damage.
I am not officially dead.
Yeah, you didn't take double, you're good.
He did not take 16 or 17 in one attack,
so you're okay.
But as it is your turn, I am going to have you make a death save.
Oh! No!
That is 2 failures.
Oh, he crit failed, audience. Oh,
oh no, my god.
2
No, that's failures. 0 health now, Weeagooby, almost immediately. Oh no! If he has one more death save, he dies. If he fails, one more fail.
John. What is John doing?
Let's hope everything is resolved before my next turn, guys.
Could I run over to him and pour a health potion on him? Would that help?
It is an action to feed him a potion, but you can absolutely do that.
But then I'm gonna do that. I mean, it's only 5 feet, so I'm definitely gonna do that. But yeah, so I do that. So he has my health potion now.
Yep. So you just go ahead and roll that.
Let me find where that actually is. It's my inventory.
It's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. All right, I'll just roll it that way then. Oh, 4.
All right.
Got
so
4 health, baby.
You get 4 HP back. You can tank another attack. Okay. So anything else for John?
Hey, you should run away again.
Oh yeah, I'm totally going to go back over here.
Like back
so is John going to try to open the thing?
Can I still do that? Do I have enough energy to do that?
I would say you can use a bonus action for that.
Then yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So you go ahead and
crit fail.
Pull that. You're not quite able to budget.
You're still panicked from feeding me a death potion.
Yeah,
I just saved my friend's life. I'm a little flustered.
Yeah, Vela is going to come over here, and she's going to tug on that as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a nat 20.
Tank Vela opens that door like nothing.
Yeah, oh my god, that's what you guys needed.
Yeah, it is really though.
So
Vela grabs it, yanks it back, and actually manages to like jam it open.
Cool.
Oh, it is just open.
I like that.
Sick.
That is good.
And so she was here, so yeah, okay. So she will be right there for now, but she will sort of look to everyone, just like, come on, let's get out.
No.
James is going to do that. And he is going to go ahead and just make another blast at this thing through the door.
Come on, lure it away from me, please.
And you kind of, John would be able to hear this. Moony might not. He kind of like seems to almost mutter under his breath. And he's going to make a shot on this thing. This one is going to hit.
Yay!
For 5 force damage.
Ooh.
And 3 necrotic.
Oh.
Fascinating.
It's because of Hex.
Mm.
But this thing still looks pretty fine. Yeah, it looks in a pretty okay state.
He's a meaty boy. He's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so. Alright, let's see. Yeah, no, unfortunately it would.
I'm just laying on the ground, hanging out.
Yeah.
We reset your death saves at least, which is good.
It resets your death saves, yeah, because you're back down. Because the 23 hits.
Son of a biscuit. Well, roll
and
for
you
damage.
take 20 bludgeoning damage because it max rolled.
Oh. Does that kill him?
No, it does not kill him when he drops. He has to take that after he has died, after like the residual damage.
Okay.
Which would only bring me down to a negative 16.
And you have 17
exactly.
health?
It was 1 off.
I didn't know how much
from killing me instantly.
Of insta-killing him.
Thankfully, your potion, despite the mineral, brought me above being killed by his max roll.
Yeah, exactly. That is... Oh my god. And it is going to go ahead and move forward here and...
Bring it on!
Let's find out which it attacks. Okay, it's going to attack Vela.
Wuss.
And it is going to miss.
Fail, yeah!
Alright, Moony, make me another death save.
That's a
woo!
Hey, that's a success. Nicely done. Okay, we got 1 success this time. Your fails are clear.
Yeah.
Just 1 success, but he is on the ground.
You're welcome.
John, what are you doing?
On the ground.
I'm running out of the room. Or do I? Because I have to disengage for my free action because he's at me now.
Yeah, if you want a bonus action disengage, you can absolutely do that.
And then I'll... So 5, 10, 15, 25, or 20, 25. I'm going to go there. And I'm going to just start smashing these items.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What do you want me to do to try to smash this first item? Do I using a weapon or just throwing on the what do you, is throwing on the ground?
Are you just picking them up and tossing them?
What are these? Which one is in front of me?
So the one that is in front of you is let me pull that up. It appears to be a small wooden box with a direwolf's tongue in it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try.
I would say hacking at that sucker would do just fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing my sword at it.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Hit that inanimate object, baby.
It's a tongue. You good?
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Are we counting it as an enemy? Do I get sneak attack? Because he is right there. I'm just kidding.
No.
I know.
But you do slice it in half, no problem.
Yeah, 7 damage.
Yep. You're able to slice that in half, no problem. It kind of falls into pieces.
Cool. Maybe that helped.
Anything else?
That's all. That's all I can do because I used the bonus action to disengage.
Yep. So Vela is going to come over here, and she is going to go ahead and kind of place a hand on you, Moony, and she is going to go ahead and give you 5 HP.
For sake of video listeners, I am going to move back here so I can see what's happening in the room.
Yeah,
I am there, but just for the sake of video listeners, I want them to see what's happening.
I can't wait to die before my next turn. Woo!
Okay. So yeah, James. That's all that Vela's able to do on her turn, because unfortunately that is an action.
Sure is.
Though she would be able to then, she would stay here for the moment. James is going to go ahead and, he's going to keep blasting at it. Okay, that is going to hit.
Woo!
For 12 force damage. There we go. That's the numbers. And 4 necrotic.
Not bad at all.
All right, that is much better than it was previously. He is. Yeah, that's all he's going to be able to do for this, and he's going to kind of shout to you two. Come on, get out of there!
The
mound is going to make an attack on you.
Oh, son of a biscuit. I hate it.
But as you actually see this thing try to sort of bear down to attack, you do see Vela kind of move her shield to kind of almost block you partially. So she is going to use her defender or her protector trait to try to impose disadvantage on his roll.
Yeah. He did crit successes for both.
I'll say those.
He is not going to hit.
Yay!
Oh, thank God!
With his first
attack. For now.
I mean, he has 2 hits.
Yeah.
After that, he would, second attack would try to target Vela.
Oh, that makes sense.
And it's going to miss.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh! I survived a round of combat!
It rolled a 2!
Well, That's what I'm talking about.
If you try to leave the room, he'll get an attack of opportunity on you. So, you might not leave the room.
Not necessarily.
Yeah. No, I can disengage as an action, can I?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna use my 35 feet of movement to, run.
Get out of there.
Thank you, Vela. Okay. Get out as soon as you can. And it runs from the room.
Absolutely. You
wait, hold on. Where was
past
I?
There.
5.
You were right
10,
here.
15, 20.
Yeah, you've got plenty of movement to get out of there.
30, and I'm moving right over in front of one of the artifacts.
Yep, absolutely. John.
My quarterstaff ready.
I'm going to now go for the one on the... Well, I guess whichever one I didn't hit. I don't remember which one you said I hit, but whichever...
You were hitting the south.
Okay, so now I'm going to go towards my stage left, I think is how that works. I don't know.
It would be stage left, yes.
My character left.
It appears to be a knife carved from human bone.
Huh. I mean, I still think my best option is, I guess, my sword
beats
swing.
bone, I think.
Yeah, sword might be able to beat bone. So, dang it. Here, just do that. I think that might have... And, ooh, 13.
Yep, you're able to shatter the bone, sort of split the knife in half.
With a 4 damage is enough to break the bone? Wow.
It's a very old knife.
That's fair. Alright, well, I'm going to use my movement and to get over to this one.
Okay.
And what is this one?
That one is... that is a 6-inch tall figurine of a mummy.
Well, I'm going to swing at that with my offhand.
Okay. Okay.
15 hits. Okay, so now it's just a
Yeah,
D6, I think, right?
Yeah, it's an inanimate object. Anything over 10 will guarantee it.
It ain't going nowhere.
All right, for 3 damage.
Yeah, you do hit it, kind of leave a slash mark in it, but it's not quite enough to break the statue.
Then I will stay here.
Okay. Vela is going to disengage as her action, and she will be able to get here.
Woo!
Let's go. We've made it out of the thing.
James is going to blast this thing again. Which he is going to miss wildly, unfortunately. He's not aiming well today. And the mound is going to move right to here, and it kind of like tries to squeeze into the area with the porthole. And you actually see like it kind of thrashes against the wall. I'm going to, that's what I'm going to do. Let's see what happens. Okay. So it kind of thrashes against it. You see part of its body kind of jab into where you know the wheel was, and you see the gate kind of budge and then slide down, and it drops into this thing and just pins it in place. It's still thrashing around, but it does not appear to be able to follow you through.
Huh. Okay.
All right. Very nice. And with that, it's time for me to start attacking things. The thing immediately to my north is what is it? What am I attacking? Smashing.
That one right there is the frog tied to a stick.
Ah, yes. I'm going to thwack that frog tied to a stick.
Okay.
And boy, do I.
Yep, you hit it. You do separate that frog from that stick.
And I immediately run over here, and again, the thing to my north.
Yep, so that's an aspergillum carved from bone.
I'm going to give it a
remember off the top of my head what an aspergillum is, but...
Close-fisted punch with my, very calloused knuckles. And I critically hit it.
Works.
And I destroy it.
You vaporize that thing. It's powder. No one will have to question what that aspergillum is anymore.
That's right.
Just so, Chris, you keep track of what we have on the side here over by the 2 to your right. The top and the bottom, middle are still in play. I broke the bottom 2 on that side.
Got it.
All right, John.
I'm going to... honestly, at this point, if I see it's already cracked and it's a statue, I'm just going to pick it up and throw it on the ground.
Okay. Go ahead and just make a... Yeah, make an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the damage, go ahead and roll it as a d4 because it's not your fist, it's the floor damage. Yeah.
4.
Okay. Yeah, so you kind of pick it up, toss it on the ground like it's a football, and you just score it a touchdown, and it shatters in 2.
Awesome. I'm going to now move over to this one on the bottom of the south, and I'm going to swing my sword, off. Yeah.
You're offhand. Yep. So that one there, are you targeting the south one
South,
or the one
yeah.
to your... Okay. So that is the bag full of bat guano.
Are you gonna slice that back, Guano?
I'm gonna slice that bat guano with a 16. So let's roll my d6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Do I rip a bag?
Yep, you slice clean through the bag, and the bat guano is kind of putty-like, so it kind of just loops out.
Ugh.
A little bit is stuck on your blade.
Gross. Can I use a bonus action to clean my blade on the
You
wall?
used a bonus action already, but you could do like your object interaction to clean the blade.
I scrape the guano back to the wall and not on my blade.
That's fair.
Okay.
Vela is going to sort of come into this room and realize what you guys are doing, and she's going to come forward to where the eye was, and she's going to try to smash it with her warhammer. She is going to hit. Oh yeah, and she crushes that thing.
Beautiful.
James, now sort of seeing that this thing is not looking like it's going to be able to get through, he's going to go ahead and blast at this one right here. That was the... that was the Cloak of Ghoulskin. Yep, he's going to hit that. And yeah, he just vaporizes that with a blast.
Yeah.
The mound is scrambling, and you kind of feel it as it thrashes against the wall.
Makes sense. To stage left of Moony, he's going to quarterstaff strike and hits it with 6 damage, 6 bludgeoning.
Yep, that was a dagger with a rat skull, sort of set into the pommel of it, and you do break that thing in half.
Boom, beautiful.
Yeah.
And he sweeps over, down, and then again the object to stage left, which is...
Yep, it is a mummified goblin hand on a loop of rope.
You gonna high five that sucker?
And it's about to meet my hand, barely, with an 11.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
You know, high fives are hard, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 6
Sometimes you don't get the timing right. You know,
it's
sometimes
only a
you're just
hand,
like,
so there's no elbow to look at.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you sort of open palm strike that, and it just explodes into...
I love the idea of him just high-fiving a hand
now.
into oblivion. That's great.
Yeah, exactly. John.
To my right, I am going to use my...
Yeah, this one here, I think is the only one remaining.
I haven't done this one yet.
Which one?
The one I've only done the one to the south. I never did the one. The back one. There's 2 here.
Oh yes.
As well as I think he hit this one for some reason, which means this one's still available as well. There are 3 left.
Mm-hmm. So. I'm not seeing where you're pinging. If you are pinging, so
I don't know how to ping. So
you just click and hold.
That's also available still because
yeah.
So there are 3, but I'm going to the one that's right next to me.
Okay.
With a 15. Woo.
That one is the one with the hag's finger on it.
Okay, and that is my silvered sword, and it will do... Wait, this is the damage. It will do how much damage? 8.
Yep, you slice cleanly through that, no problem.
All right, I move up to do this next one.
Yep. So that one there is the shrunken head.
All right.
Yeah, you're gonna hit it.
And that's a D6. Let's go over here. 4.
Yeah, absolutely. You're able to. Yeah, I'd say with that. Yeah, it's a shrunken head. You're able to slice through it.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, just one left.
Okay.
Vela, do your job.
Yeah, Vela is going to move forward there, and she is going to try to... Yep, she's going to hit it, and she is going to smash it.
Woo!
Her warhammer kind of comes down, overhand strike, just... And as that sound echoes throughout the corridor, you hear silence.
Yeah.
as the mound stops moving.
I mean, the second I realized there was 13 items when we came back in here, I knew this was the right move. But now I know it's the right move.
Yeah. The 13 members and then the 13... Yeah.
Ooh, we did it. Now I want to pass out. Because I still have 1 health.
And Moony walks over to John and hands him his health potion. I owe you this, I think.
Just a little bit.
And we're going to roll 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Yep. And,
8.
that's 8 health for John.
Yeah, that makes that big. I'm not bloody anymore.
Let's go.
I mean, by 1, but I'll take it.
That was more than I had anticipated.
Same. I almost died. He looks at his fingers, and his vision's doubled again, even though he has the eye patch on. This many times. And he holds up 3 fingers.
Yeah. Well, we're not gonna let you die that easy.
Yeah.
Well,
Appreciate you, guys.
At least Big Ugly's taken care of.
Yeah.
That's probably the monster the kids were talking about.
Probably. So,
Yes.
what now?
Well, I guess we get out of here.
Sounds like a plan to me. He takes a swig of his whiskey, with his hand shaking and wobbling as some spills down his chin.
Yeah.
Before you put it away, I grab and take a swig.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. He takes his bottle back and
All right, let's get out.
head out of this.
Let's get out of here.
Head out of this God's forsaken place.
And you guys head up into the previous level,
Woo!
heading, yeah. You guys aren't over there. And where do you go?
North. I mean,
You're just heading back up the stairs, I assume?
I think way out is this way, though. I mean, at least the way out I remember is this way. So I'm going the way I remember to get out.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we can just say that you guys head to the exit.
Yeah, we head to the exit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys are able to head to the exit, and as you guys get to the attic, you guys notice something seems slightly off.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. All right.
Good thing I gave you that health potion.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm ready to fight again. Let's bring it on.
I'm really ready to fight again.
You don't need to
Oh.
to re-roll initiative. It's already
Oh.
there.
Oh. Oh.
Huh?
All right, so you guys feel something different, and immediately you notice it when you look out this window here. The window is entirely bricked up.
Hey,
Well, that's
I don't remember that window being a wall.
Oh, do I?
You notice black smoke spewing out of the stove, and I'm actually going to need you guys to make some con saves.
Right.
Oh!
Okay.
So,
So,
wait a minute. Hold on. Is it magic?
no.
Oh, crap.
Okay, so this may or may not be bad. Yeah, so Moony and James are both going to take 5 poison damage.
And I am on the floor again.
We just got you up!
As Moony drops back down to the floor.
Son of a biscuit.
The smoke in the air is choking in your lungs. John, it is currently your move. What are you doing?
I'm going to go do a medical check on him to try to help him. Is that
okay.
a thing I can do? All right.
I mean, you could make a medicine check to try to stabilize him.
Okay. I have a -1 on this, so I'm probably not going to, but I'll try. I'm not going to.
Okay. Moony, you start with a failure.
Oh. Well, I didn't realize that. Dang, I wouldn't have, if I knew that, I wouldn't have done it, but alright, it's fair. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Moony. I just remembered I didn't go to medical school.
Anything else, John?
I mean, do I see anything else in this room? I mean, I guess perception
You
checks?
do see that the black smoke appears to not be leaving this room.
But I don't know if I saw him swing at the black smoke, so I guess I'll try to swing at the black smoke.
I mean, well, what do you mean you didn't see him swing at it?
That's a little like metagaming. No, I didn't see him hit it and fail. And he didn't announce it.
Oh, no, I mean, he didn't swing at anything.
No, I'm saying...
It's a con save.
Oh, I was saying I assumed this black smoke was the same as the smoky figures. That was maybe more
no.
So,
No,
yeah,
this
I
is
guess
literally
I'll swing.
Just smoke hanging in the
I'll
air.
swing at the black smoke and see what happens.
Okay.
I'm mad that they're hurting my friend. But also, I'm apparently very affected by how mad I am.
You swing your sword through the air.
Yep. Tracks.
Chris almost died 3 times. Now 4. That's what you missed, Sonny.
Vela is going to come over to you, Moony.
We did defeat the monster, though. The first one.
And she is going to go ahead and use her final spell slot on you to give you back 6 HP.
Praise the Lord. I'm alive again.
And she is going to move quickly through the door, and she's going to be like, "Get out of there!"
That was a good idea. Should have done that.
James is going to follow suit, kind of looking over at this window, and he's like, "They're all boarded up." Moony, you are on the ground, but conscious.
I'm going to use half my movement to get up.
Absolutely.
And then get on out. So that's 5, 10. Yeah. I'm just going to be right outside the doorway.
It does appear that there is smoke billowing from this room as well. But it is neither of them appear to be leaving the door.
Fascinating.
John.
I will also leave now.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll go get to that staircase.
Oh, I'm seeing a whole lot of furnaces.
Vela is going to kind of sort of lead the way down the stairs. We need to get out of here. James is obviously going to follow suit.
Then Moony will follow suit as well.
Okay. And I assume John does as well. Okay.
Run down the stairs. Also, I would probably be in the lead at this point because I'd be dashing.
Yeah, you can absolutely dash.
I'm in the lead then, wherever the lead is. Which room? Oh, we're in this room. Okay, so I'll start just here for the sake of now turn over again to see how far we get out and stuff. See if anything attacks us or anything.
Are all the windows boarded up in here as well? I'm assuming yes.
Yes, all of the windows you can see are boarded
We
up.
have 9 viewers right now. Welcome, everyone.
Hey, welcome to the podcast where I am going to die.
Quite possible.
Where you die many a time.
I have only been down many a time.
And Vela is going to go ahead forward here. kind of looking around in the sort of empty landing here, and she'll call back to you guys. Everything looks clear here. James is going to just go. He's just heading straight down the stairs. Moony.
And Moony will follow suit.
All right. And then I assume John is also following.
I dash all the way out, basically.
Yep. Vela will follow suit. Okay. And we go on to the next floor. Okay. You guys enter into this way. You do notice that same black smoke billowing from this fireplace as well.
Son of a biscuit.
And James is going to immediately head sort of dashing down the stairs again. Down the other way.
And Moony will follow.
I assume John and Vela.
Yep.
Will all follow suit. You guys come down on the landing of the first floor.
Dang it, there's a stupid...
And the smoke is billowing out of this fireplace as well. Yeah, we are going to... So as James runs over to here, he bursts through these doors, and you hear a bang. And his voice comes. Where's the door?
Oh, good.
Huh.
Moony.
I guess I will also run into here to follow James and try to investigate looking for the door.
Yeah, it appears that the entryway from which you guys went through is a solid wall.
Huh.
Well, it appears as though this stupid house has trapped us inside.
I don't care what it wants. How do we get out?
That is an excellent question. Was it Vela's turn? No.
No, it's John's turn.
I'm gonna come in here and do it though.
Okay. Yep, you're able to get in there through where the smoke is. The smoke is now filling up that room. You are noticing that this door you came through does not appear to be stopping that smoke.
Oh, fun.
Oh. Good grief.
What do we know about smoke? What puzzle? What's the puzzle here? I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna try to deceive the smoke into letting the door become back.
You can certainly try.
No, I'm not. That's a joke. And it's stupid. I was literally picked one of the things that made no sense. That was the point.
I mean, you never know.
Fine. I roll deception on the smoke.
You don't have to.
I'm not even good at it.
I can't even deceive smoke well.
I don't even...
The smoke entirely believes what you tell it.
And also, it's smoke. Let's see. We laid the people to rest. Destroyed the cursed artifacts.
Maybe we weren't supposed to destroy the artifacts. Maybe we should have just killed one of us.
I'm pretty sure that was definitely the wrong answer.
I mean, for one of us.
Right. Correct.
And the rest of us might have got out free.
Yeah, I'm not going to sacrifice myself for you.
Yeah, I
I
kind
would
of
have
figured
been just as likely to blast either of you.
It's fair.
I completely believe you, James.
We could have probably all overpowered Vela together.
I would rather not.
Honestly,
She'd saved my life.
I don't think we could.
I don't think so. Have you seen the size of her? Anyways, we gotta get out of here somehow. There's that dumbwaiter. I don't know if that's gonna do anything for us. It's probably blocked off magically somehow.
Also,
It just leads back to the upper floors.
I don't think it would help anyway. It's not like dumbwaiters go outside.
It is true. There's that secret library. I don't know if that's it. Do any good for us, though.
Your little magical light friend in your eyes isn't helping giving you any ideas, James?
Working on it.
Fair.
Well,
I got an idea.
Alright.
Might not work, but
More than I have.
Are we gonna blast the walls?
you might want to take a step back.
Into the smoke?
We'll see if it works. Is that the end of John's turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, Vela is going to sort of come in as well, seeking refuge from the smoke, and she's going to like look around, seeing that there isn't a door, and she's like, "Okay." And she is, yeah. What would she do? Yeah, I think she would sort of see. James actually appears to sort of be almost building energy in his hands, and so Vela will sort of stand back. James is going to take a step back, and you'll see as he sort of arcs this, what almost appears to be lightning out of his hands. And it arcs into the wall and starts to sort of burn it, kind of spraying out in a fractal pattern. He's like, "Oh, come on." And he is going to be sustaining that, trying to break through. What are you guys doing? I will say that now the smoke has reached the edge of the doorway. Additional turns after this will result in needing to make the saving throw.
Fun. I do have 2 gas tongues. Don't know how that could be useful.
I do also have a flask of alchemist fire. I could use that and see if I can light this wall on fire. But I don't know if that's really going to do us any good. Seeming as how this is, the only space we can occupy at the moment.
I mean, if we're already going to choke to death on smoke, it could hardly hurt.
Fair enough. Oh, well, hold on. Is that actually lightning you're shooting there, James?
Close enough.
Close enough? Will it, be amplified by metal?
It'll arc to it.
It'll arc to it. Well, Mooney's going to try to shoot a crossbow arrow.
Okay.
Into the wall.
Okay.
To kind of create another point of structural weakness, I guess.
All right. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I guess I should try to shoot it, huh?
Yeah, you should.
I guess...
Yeah. It's a wall.
It's a wall, and I have shot it.
Yeah, the arrow does kind of go in and go... and the lightning does appear to be attracted to at least the metal tip of it. And you do see it kind of concentrating more in that one area, and it does appear to be burning more through in that one place.
Yeah, perfect.
John.
Are there any, like, visible holes that have sprouted up at all?
There is a very small hole that is sort of around where the arrow went.
Like, big enough that I could shove a crowbar in it?
You could certainly try.
I mean, I guess I'm going to try. That feels like it
Okay.
could give you a lot
I
of
will
metal
say
might
there
help.
is lightning currently
fair.
arcing from the hole.
I mean, that's fair.
So does John have a way to try to prevent himself from being electrocuted?
You have perhaps rubber gloves.
You know, stealth check. You know, lightning doesn't see me.
That doesn't quite work that way, unfortunately.
You could always shoot another crossbow bolt into the wall.
Yeah, I just felt like that's only does so little, but I'll do it because it's probably the better option.
Create another point of structural weakness. You
Yeah,
hit that wall,
Definitely
baby.
hit the wall.
You hit the wall.
Another solid 10 on that
No, that's
wall.
only
Nice.
six, though, 'cause I don't
Yeah,
get, I don't get sneak attack on a wall.
It hits into the wall. It gives sort of the lightning. It begins to arc to two different points in the wall, kind of arcing between them and burning the area between. Vela is going to go ahead and sort of, seeing what you guys are doing, she's going to take out her heavy crossbow and she's going to fire a bolt into the wall as well.
Big bolt, baby.
Oh, and that's a natural 20.
Ah, she crits that wall. It breaks instantly.
She does 20 damage to the wall.
Jeez.
Bang.
It's a little bit. Just a little bit.
All right,
She sort of like pulls it back, and as she fires, the lightning kind of almost intertwines it and wraps around it, and together they hit the wall and they burst a hole out into the surprisingly not smoggy or foggy area beyond.
No, we did it. Let's go, power of science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I assume you all run.
I think it
Oh,
seems
yeah.
like a cool place to stay. Yeah, no, I leave.
Woo! I'm hopping through that hole instantly.
And you guys run out of the death house.
Yeah.
we survived.
We almost died, but we didn't.
Yeah. We really did
Almost.
die.
You very much almost died.
Just a lot.
Yeah.
It was a very tough way out, but you guys did manage it. I will go ahead and we're gonna do that. I'm going to put this on the map. That is currently where you guys are, and you guys are looking out into the streets of Barovia.
Oh.
The city is quiet. It's dark. The rain is still coming down overhead. But you're outside of the house, and you can see there's no fog. The road stretches in either direction, off to either side. The houses around you are sort of old and battered. Some of them seem entirely abandoned. But you guys are very relieved to just be out of there.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys doing? As
Well, I
you
don't know
guys,
about you, John.
Yeah.
Said I don't know about you, John.
Yeah.
But I could personally use a little bit of a rest myself.
Just a little bit, maybe. I mean, take a nap.
As long as it's
maybe.
filled with a
you showed them, didn't you?
huh?
A voice comes from behind you. And as you all turn to look, you see this old woman kind of standing there next to what appears to be a wooden cart with a bunch of pies on, all steaming in the cold air. And
That's
she
bad.
looks over all of you. Go ahead and, John, make me a history check.
I have a little bit of intelligence. but not enough.
She seems familiar in some way.
Okay.
Hey, that's an old lady.
She seems familiar.
She sort of looks you over, John. She's like, you were well out of your wits when you stumbled through my doors. I was wondering how long it'd take you all to find this place.
And you are... who exactly?
Oh, names doesn't matter. Here. Ties. For the valiant heroes. 1 gold. Give you each one.
Mooney's making an insight check. He does not trust this old lady.
She seems like she is definitely genuinely trying to sell you pies. But she 100%, at least John is 100% certain that she is not telling you her name for a reason.
I don't have a gold, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, I suppose I'll just have to sell them somewhere else. But you should probably get to the tavern before it gets too dark. All kinds of beasts roam the night. And she will begin to sort of push her cart further down the road.
Right.
I think it's a good thing we didn't buy her pies.
I'll go down on a limb and say I think you're right.
I don't.
And Moony, as you say that and you glance back in her direction, she's gone.
Yep. I don't trust the lady who disappears when I turn my head. That's unnatural. That's what that is. However, I do think she is right in that we should find a tavern.
Yeah, probably.
So we can get some rest.
Well, broken clock is right twice a day.
She definitely didn't seem like the most trustworthy, but I agree we should get to cover. Barovia is not safe at night.
Alright, so we gotta find the tavern, I guess.
I did some minor research before I came here. I think it's down this way. And Vela will actually start leading you south down this street.
Yeah.
So off to your guys' left.
I'd follow her.
Yep. She will sort of bring you guys along, and as you're rounding the corner, you guys come upon something interesting. You see someone standing in the path before you. A very well-dressed man, dark hair, kind of slicked back, a very sort of large flowing cape around him, dressed in dark red with a jewel in the sort of the brooch holding the cloak on him. And off to either of his side, you see these sort of shambling figures with elongated fangs and teeth, glowing red eyes, and they're almost hunched to the ground as they sniff towards you guys and look at you with hunger. And as you guys sort of, I assume, come to a stop,
Yeah.
the man begins to clap. Very slow claps. Well, you certainly did better than the last heroes that found themselves in that house.
Thanks.
You're right.
Why does everyone keep wanting to talk to us about what we did? I mean, not the first.
Oh. No, well, I have a vested interest in the adventurers that come through my land.
Your land.
And he kind of steps forward towards the party. Yes, my land.
see.
I am Count Strahd von Zarovich. I'm the ruler of this place. And now of you.
And what a pleasure. I mean, Miss Pleasure, it is to meet you. He says with a
He looks
unnerved
over
look
at
on
you.
his face.
John gives
he
you
looks
a very
over at you
confused look.
and he gives you a smile. Oh, yes. It is quite a pleasure. He walks forward here, and he goes right up to Vela. It's like, one so pure as you, and he kind of reaches up to, like, almost caress her chin. She tries to, like, smack his hand away, but she's not able to move his hand. It's firmly in place. You shouldn't be wasting your time with this. Life would be so much easier if you just let go. And you will see sort of a momentary, like, almost, you guys would be able to see this very easily, almost a momentary panic in Vela's face, as this man appears to be, like, immovable, as she's, like, trying to, like, shove his hand away, and she's like, there's still fight in you. Don't worry. You can rectify that. And he'll sort of, like, turn away and step a few steps away from the party. I am, well, some call me the demon who runs this place. And he kind of turns towards the party. But to you, I could be your best friend. You just have to earn it. And he will step back, and he kind of does, like, a little motion with his hands, and one of the shambling creatures moves forward. And I'm going to need you to roll initiative.
Son of a biscuit. Oh, man. Oh, well. I didn't select my token. Hold on. Well, I rolled a 20, so. What's her dexterity?
You'll win.
Oh, okay. Oof. Come on, Vela.
Why did that go through?
Don't be scared, Witless.
Okay. So, I'll go ahead and make this 19. Okay. Moony.
Oi. I guess he's going to do an insight check on the thing as it approaches us. Is that going to be an action? Is it very clearly filled with bloodlust?
Very clearly seems to be ready to attack you.
Ah, perfect. Well, Moony, not one to shy away from combat, will immediately run up to smack that thing with the quarterstaff. Knock the bloodlust right out of it. God bless America. He hits 24.
He does hit.
For 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, yeah, you definitely do hit it.
And he's going to go for a flurry of blows as well.
It does appear to not do as much damage as you would hope.
Good. Good. Glad to hear it. And he's going to do a flurry of blows, which is going to take up one of his key points. Because apparently he's going to need that. Bonk. Oof.
And that one is going to miss.
Yeah, makes sense with a 9. And the second one also misses.
Mm-hmm.
What a cool flurry of blows. Just double whip.
All right.
Time to die.
So the creature is going to make an attack against you.
It's gonna try.
It is going to miss the first swipe, but hit the second.
Oh.
Son of a gun.
And it will do 7 slashing damage.
And I am down again.
Well, I'm glad that this keeps happening, because now at least I have a title for the episode.
True.
Moony keeps dying.
Moony dies?
Question mark?
Oh.
James is going to sort of like... you see the golden light kind of flickering in his eyes again, and he is going to go ahead and cast Sacred Flame on this. So it's going to need to make a dexterity saving throw. Which it is unfortunately good at. And so it does not hit with the Sacred Flame. Vela is going to move forward here and try to attack the creature. That's what she can do. She's going to try to hit it with the Warhammer. Unfortunately, it is going to dodge the hit.
Of course.
John.
Man, I'm gonna come up with my, silvered boy.
Okay.
Hang that thing.
Alright.
Yep, that's going to hit.
Nice.
I rolled 11 on my damage. Because I have my
Yep,
sneak attack bonus.
Absolutely. All right. And then are you doing second attack?
No. I'm gonna disengage and go back.
Okay. All right.
I got a good hit in. I don't want to stay close.
Moony, make me a death save.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a failure.
Yeah, that is indeed a failure.
Yeah.
The creature is going to make an attack on Vela. It is going to... Yeah. It reaches forward, and Vela is down.
What was that?
She's 0 health.
She's downed?
She is down.
Okay.
It is going to move over here now, and it is going to make an attack on you, John.
Okay.
Oh,
I
crap.
feel like we're supposed to lose this. Or we're just gonna die. One of the two.
Yeah, I guess.
What is your AC?
15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it misses.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Thanks, attuned cloak.
So James is going to... Yeah, he's going to try... he knows he's not going to hit that. He's going to... Yeah, he'll have to try to stab it with the dagger. Since it just kind of got way too close. And he is unfortunately going to miss. Vela... Now making death saves. Alright, that is one success.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yay!
I would love some successes right now.
John.
John is going to swing my silvered short sword. Ooh. Nice hefty 23.
That just certainly hits.
For maybe 10 damage.
All right.
And I will be disengaging and moving out of a little bit away.
Okay.
I have to be the one who stays
Moony,
alive.
I'm going to need another death save.
I succeed. Woo!
Nice. Very good. It is going to make an attack on James. It is going to miss the first one and hit the second one, dealing 8 damage to James. He is not down, though.
That's like the first damage James has ever taken, isn't it?
He did take damage from the smoke, but yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He sure did take damage.
He wasn't ever in range of the mound, so. James is... Yeah, James is not one to go down without fighting. Yeah, so he's going to go ahead and try to make a... Yeah, no, he's going to do that. Let's see... He, unfortunately, is not going to hit the Eldritch Blast as he tries to just throw that out as a last-ditch effort. Vela is going to make another save. It is a failure.
No.
She's 1-1. As well
1-1, just like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John.
I'm gonna run in, and I'm gonna swipe once.
Okay.
Come on.
And I'm gonna miss.
Oh,
You are
boy.
going to miss, yes.
I'm gonna, I feel the need to get attacks in, so I'm going to not disengage this time around.
Okay.
So,
That one is unfortunately going to miss as well.
Yep.
Another death save.
Oh, that's the second
It's not a
failure.
1. It's not a 1.
Not a 1.
True. It was a... Wait.
And
Okay.
as it goes to lunge at you again, you hear the snap of the man's fingers, and it stops, retreating back to his side. Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly disappointed. And he is going to turn and leave.
Not really happy with you either. I say once I know he's definitely out of earshot.
You guys are now here. James is going to go over to the pair of them, and he's like, all right, you owe me for this. And he's going to reach out his hands, and he is going to touch both of them, and you each gain 1 hit point.
Okay.
Back from the dead, baby! Again!
What is it like? It's like legitimately like time 5?
It is like time 5 that he has died, yes.
Son of a... And he takes out his whiskey and takes a sip.
And James kind of like sits there like holding his bleeding wounds, and he's like, so that was him.
Yeah, that sucked.
No. That's who I'm here to kill.
Oh,
So
that makes sense.
I mean, I'm down to kill that guy.
Yeah, I think we might need to get a little bit stronger before we do so, but... yeah. Yeah, I'm down with killing him.
Vela kind of like sits up and she's like, after the way that he... I would happily rid the world of him.
first we need to be able to defeat one of his underlings.
I mean,
definitely.
Never hit me.
We need to get to safety. It's not safe out here at night.
Clearly.
I mean, I don't know if it's even night yet, is it? It wasn't safe now.
It is dark.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
And Vela is going to stagger to her feet, leading you guys down this road here. And as you reach the end here, you do see off to your left-hand side, you see what appears to be a merchant shop. And off to your right, you see the sign of an inn.
Ah.
You see
Perfect.
a sort of askew sign that had previously at one point said Blood of the Vine Tavern. But it appears that someone has sort of graffitied over it with scraping claw marks to change the F to an N.
Oh, what was it? Sorry?
So now it says Blood on the Vine.
Ah.
You do see light coming from the doors of the inn, and you do see the faint slivers of light coming from the merchant shop to your left. They appear to be blocked mostly by heavy curtains drawn over all of the windows. I assume you guys are heading straight to the tavern?
I mean, I have no money, so I have no reason to go there.
Yeah. Fair.
Oh, well, that's not true. We have stuff
I've got
to
a
sell.
little money.
Yeah, you guys did find money.
I forgot that. You're right. We did find some stuff we could sell. Yeah, I guess I'll go to I'll go to the merchant.
Well, no, you guys found just money.
I didn't. I don't think. Yeah, I don't have any money.
I thought that one of you guys had.
I've got 16 gold pieces.
I guess he didn't share it, which is fair.
And 60 silver pieces.
Yeah,
but I think we should head to the inn for now until daylight.
Yeah, James and Vela would want to go to the inn. They have money.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can go to the inn until I get some money.
Well, you don't Vela will offer to pay for it if you seem to not have money.
Okay, because I literally have 0 coin. Well. Then I guess I follow them to the inn.
Yeah. Okay. So as you guys enter in, you do see that there appear to be not all that many people within the inn right now. Since it seems rather late at night, or at least you think it is. You're not sure, given how it's been overcast since you arrived. And as you enter in, there is a sort of kind of short human behind the bar who's just cleaning the glasses, just kind of looking out over the empty, for the most part, bar. There's a couple of people here or there. And he kind of glances up as you guys approach, and then looks back down to what he's doing.
Yeah. Howdy there. How much for 4 rooms and a glass of the tallest alcohol that you have?
Tallest alcohol?
Yeah. I don't care what it is. I just
you sharing rooms or individual?
Well, you guys mind sharing rooms?
It's fine.
I suppose we'll have a separate room for the lady. And James.
2 beds, 2 a room.
2 beds, 2 a room. How much for a room?
5 gold.
5 gold,
For all.
Oh. Well. And he digs out of his pocket 10 gold pieces.
No, 5 for all of them.
Oh, 5 for all of the rooms.
Okay.
You're paying for the blood.
All right. Don't worry, guys. I got this covered.
Thank you.
And he takes out his 5 gold pieces and sets it on the counter.
Yep, he will take it. Glass of wine, 1 copper. Pitchers of silver.
Ah, now I have a pitcher.
Yep, he will sort of go ahead and pour this sort of dark red wine into a large pitcher and put it down on the counter before you.
And just to make things nice and even for me, Moony manages to make it through 10 of those pitchers.
Okay. Yeah,
he is feeling really rough.
And the barkeep is perfectly fine with that. So you guys are.
I have about 1 glass of wine worth from the 10 pitchers.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that you guys probably got like 1 of the pitchers were for everyone else, and the rest were for Moony.
But he still had to finish that 1 pitcher. We didn't drink all of it.
Yeah, exactly. But I would say with that, you guys would sort of retreat to your guys' rooms and tend to your wounds.
Yeah.
So I would assume that the way it's split is Moony and John are in one room, and then separated. There's 2 other rooms that Vela and James are in.
That seems about right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So with that, you guys are now level 3.
Woo!
You can get your HP all the way back up to full, and you're going to gain a whole bunch of new stuff, including your subclasses for some of you. Actually, no, for everyone. Everyone except for James gains their subclass now. So, should be a lot of fun.
I'm a drunken master.
Well, I have one option.
Yeah, you are officially a drunk. And after that, downing one after another, you earned it. You earned being a drunken master.
Yeah.
Just going to town on him. But yeah, that is where we're going to end off here.
Yeah.
And when we come back in, you will be level 3, and we'll start off with you guys waking up your first actual night in Barovia.
Ooh. Tune in next week to see that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will certainly see where you guys decide to go. Because we are officially past Death House.
Oh, we did it.
You guys did manage to survive. It was very close.
Very.
Yeah.
But
very
you did manage
close.
to survive.
If you found us on Spotify, please, give us a 5-star review. It'll help us in that algorithm. But other than that, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.